Hello, my name is Daniel Coy. Reversing climate change. What is climate change? With the increase in temperature, the poles melt, sea level rise, and coastal population are affected. Agriculture suffers and food security is danger. Climatic phenomena are more intense, frequently, and impredictable.
So I play John Structure. I'm one of Let's take a walk. This one's for you, Lucy.
Climate change cannot be reversed. You can only mitigate the effects of climate change. Reduce the expensive water in the bathroom, the electric energy, the expense of printer paper, paints, glass bottles, paper boxes, metal, plastic. Reuse elements, for example, container, glass, paperboard, cans, food, and everything you create. Recycle, separate from the trash everything that can be reused, so that afterwards you can get a good management of this waste. Renewable energy. Natural gas reduces the emission of carbon dioxide by 50%. It is more economical for industries and houses, reducing our carbon footprint. This image represents an indicator of global impact. For example, in London, emission in tons of carbon, 7 tons gas, 1 tons fly from London to Shanghai, 2 tons round trip, 23 tons fly from the Beijing to Shanghai. Some elements that lead a carbon footprint, for example, water, emission, fuel, electricity, transport, offsets, personnel, gas, waste. Big food has a small carbon footprint. Renewable energies as solar, wind, geothermal, hydraulic and electrical, the tidal energy. Solar energy is to capture the sunlight by means of a panel to make electrical energy. For example, Potrero Grande is a Cali solar panel donated by Encali. Wind energy moves a propeller that transforms into electrical energy. For example, the Hirachi Wind Farm, which belongs to the Empresas Públicas de Medellín. Geothermal energy is the use of natural heat from the interior of the earth that is transmitted through hot rock bodies. Colombia doesn't have this type of energy, but in the future, it's planned to take advantages of these volcanoes to produce this type of energy. Hydraulic energy, that which is obtained from the use of the kinetic and potential energy of the water, waterfalls or tide. The circular economy is a strategy that aims to reduce the entry of materials such as the production of virgin waste, closing the loops or economical and ecological flows on resources. For example, the circular economy designs, manufacture, retailer, consumer, householder, reuse, repair, recycle, recycling sector, design, manufacture. A daily example are the phones. For example, Samsung Mobile receives a phone for a certain value and gives you a new one giving a little more money. This old phone arrives at the factory and its parts are reused.
We all consume more today than ever before. most of that consumption is by the middle class. And that middle class is expanding, with most of them living in Asia and thinking sustainably. 50% of Chinese millennials said they would spend more on a product that stated its carbon footprint. Which means there's an opportunity for companies providing sustainable solutions. But business as usual isn't an option. Decreases in raw materials and the effects of environmental damage are starting to affect productivity. Meanwhile, the adverse effects of climate change are being felt. Companies are acting to mitigate their environmental impact, reducing their consumption of raw materials, controlling waste products, developing cleaner energy sources. But the scale of the problem is too big. Even if China can reduce energy intensity per unit of GDP in every 5-year plan for the next 20 years, it will still end up emitting 15 gigatons of CO2 equivalent by 2030. That's twice as much as the US emitted in 2007. Consumer demand drives growth, making governments